There's a certain chill in the air across the Caribbean, particularly across the northern Caribbean. We've been seeing some very cold air, Arctic air, coming down from Canada into the United States and crossing into the Greater Antilles. Meanwhile, back at home, we've been seeing some rather chilly conditions, especially in those sheltered valleys. If you do happen to live around in, say, Maracas, out towards some areas of Las Cuevas, also Lupino, you will notice that if you're at the bottom of the valley, it's particularly cold here. That's because the cool air drains to the lowest part of the valley, and obviously we get warmer conditions further up. So if you're upslope, you may actually be warmer than those areas in the base of the valley. In terms of the temperatures at this time of the year, the coldest actually was recorded at 15.6 degrees Celsius back in 1955 for January, and the Meteorological Service. As you can see here, the temperatures that we do see at the lowest end of the extreme end of those temperatures, about 16.1 for February, and in March 16.7. So we haven't gotten to that low as yet, temperatures as low as 19 or 20 degrees Celsius in places. But in terms of the weather, we're expecting some cloudiness to come through across Tobago, especially the first thing in the morning. Do watch out for the excessive cloudiness and also some showers as you go through your morning into the afternoon. Partly cloudy skies with a scattering of showers throughout the day, but most of the showers should be on the light to moderate side. Now for Trinidad, it should be mostly clear at night, which will lead to cool conditions first thing in the morning. If you're along the northern range, Blantyres and Turco, look for partly cloudy to cloudy skies and also a scattering of showers pushing through. And most of that cloudiness may eventually drift into central and southern areas of Trinidad through the latter half of the day. So don't be surprised if there are a few showers around, especially during the latter half of Thursday. Now, temperature-wise, tonight, looking at lows of 21 degrees Celsius at Piarco, 22 for Crown Point. We'll likely feel lower than that in those sheltered valleys, as we explained. Tomorrow's high, 31 degrees Celsius for Piarco and Crown Point. Now, through Friday and Saturday, we could be seeing mix of conditions. Friday, still seeing a few showers around. Then on Saturday and Sunday, conditions will dry out quite nicely with a ridge of high pressure taking charge. But also, you notice that the temperatures will still be hovering about 30 degrees Celsius by day, 23 degrees Celsius at night. Now, offshore, the hazardous seas alert has been discontinued by the Met Service. The seas are improving. We're losing those long-period northerly swells. We'll be returning to more northeasterly swells, which are shorter at 8 seconds. So a moderate chop is likely 2 meters offshore, close to 1 meter in those sheltered areas, and southeasterly winds of 50 knots. You have your low tide at 9 a.m. and your high tide at 3 p.m. We've been talking about the very cold air across Cuba. Temperatures dipped to as low as 7 degrees Celsius in parts of Cuba. We could be seeing lows of about 18 degrees Celsius in Jamaica tonight and out towards Hispaniola. And a cold day is expected across Cuba as we go through there. Thursday, no higher than 23 degrees Celsius. For Kingston as well, possibly getting no higher than 27 degrees Celsius. And this will be the trend across Hispaniola, Haiti, and the Dominican Republic. Also, some of that cold air will eventually reach into the Leeward Islands by late Thursday, but more so on Friday. But still, looking at temperatures just hovering at 28 degrees Celsius for much of the Leeward Islands, 29 down towards Barbados. And for Georgetown, sunny 31 degrees Celsius here. They'll be under the best of the sunshine, at least for the Caribbean. But as we've seen, normal seas have returned, but it's still looking at those cool nights, especially tonight and obviously into Thursday night. So that's your weather, and that's it from me.